Hey guys, so today I'm going to be reacting to some one-star reviews for some of my favorite books, and I'm gonna do 3 of them. People probably don't care about my opinions, but here we are. I'm gonna react to them anyways. So the first one I wanted to react to is the Witchland series, and I don't know if I'm gonna pick one particular book in this series. So far there's 3 books out. The 4th one comes out in February of next year. I might pick the second book because it's my favorite. Well, we'll see. I'm gonna see what the ratings are like first, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so we're gonna start with Wind Witch. It's the second book in Susan Dennard's Witchland series, and it's one of my favorites in the series. The third one was a close comparison, but I really like the second book. Not too many 1-star reviews, but someone said, "Wow, it's been a long time since I've had such a viscerally negative reaction to a book. I imagine that an OCD person's personal hell might consist of being strapped to a chair in a room where every single thing is off by an inch. That feeling of wanting to crawl out of your skin over something harmless, like a just tilted frame or a bad book, is what I'm feeling right now." Yikes. Here's another one where they mostly seem to hate the characters. One of which I actually don't disagree with them on, but that being one of the main characters. She is dumb, cocky, selfish, and everyone gives her praise for being clever and powerful, but I don't see it. Yeah, I kind of agree. Definitely an Iseult and Merrick fan here. A lot of people are criticizing this book based on world building and slow plot, and I just have to say, if you're not a character-driven reader, this series is not going to be for you. I mean, the main reason I liked the second book as much as I did is the characters it focused on, so there's that. As it stands, the most boring book I've ever cracked open. This including some biology textbooks by people who don't know how to use proper grammar. Okay. Alright, the next book that I'm gonna look at 1-star reviews for is Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren, and I've read a couple of their books at this point. I really like them in general, but this one in particular is my favorite, and it destroyed me emotionally, so let's see what people say when they hate it, because honestly, this book was great. I love it. Okay, a lot of people hated the main character. Alright, well, can't relate. Someone DNF'd it at 70% and said it was depressing, and the book is a little sad, yeah, I'll give you that, but 70% is kind of a shit place to stop, I'll be honest, because that's right when a bunch of stuff starts to get revealed. You think it's ended, and it's really not ended. Like, there's a false ending in this book, and then right at the very end it swoops in and kind of, oh, that's what was going on. Some of these people, I wish they would have just finished it, because maybe their opinion would have changed a little bit. Someone rated it 1 star because they were hoping to read a light contemporary romance while on lockdown, and this was not it. I mean, no, it's not. It is depressing somewhat, but honestly, I can see if you don't like the characters not really liking the book, because you have to kind of be rooting for them. Ooh. And the last one I'm gonna look at 1-star reviews for is Foundry Side. Alright, 1-star reviews, 154 1-star reviews for Foundry Side. Someone TNF'd it at 7%. She hates the independent women complex syndrome in main characters. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. She is a little, like, headstrong and independent, at least in the beginning, but that changes. I think that's kind of part of the point with her character, is growth for her is learning to rely on other people in her life and trust people. But you can't really blame the main character for not trusting people either, given what she's been through, so yeah. I guess you're entitled to your opinion. Someone didn't like it because of, I'm gonna try to word this without spoiling things. The two of the main characters, they felt that one of them, the way they are, the form that they are presented in, felt like a Disney story. And honestly, that's part of the reason why I freaking liked it so much. If you've read it, you know what this person's referring to. I know, so I am a big fan of Howl's Moving Castle, and when I first read Foundry Side, Clef gave me very strong Calcifer vibes. And if you've read this, let me know if you agree, because there's just something about his personality, just, I was like, oh, I love this, I love this. Here's one I like. Blah blah blah, magic items everywhere. What did you think you were reading? You literally bought this book out of the fantasy section, didn't you? Overall, I do agree with some of the criticisms of Foundry Side. A lot of people said that the main character is a little two-dimensional, or people mostly said she's completely two-dimensional and has no personality. I think that's a little harsh. Just because you don't connect with a character doesn't mean it's really that bad. I do feel like the 1 stars mostly were very harsh. Maybe they're just like really critical raters. I am not one. I tend to very rarely give a 1 star. I give a lot of 3 stars and a lot of 4 stars and a lot of 5 stars. So, but overall their criticisms I think were fair. Like, some people criticized the dialogue, the way they curse, the fact that they use like ridiculous curses instead of just normal cursing. Like they have this made up, like a made up curse instead of just saying shit. Well, then they do that too, but but then they also have these like a separate language essentially that they use to curse, and I get that. I do think it's a little juvenile, but I'm able to look past it because I really like the magic and I really like the characters and the plot. So anyways, if you liked this video, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more. I also wanted to mention that I'm going to be doing another version of this. It should be coming out the week after this one, so you have to wait and see, but it's my own unique take on this, where I'm not necessarily reading 1-star reviews for books, but for something else. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye!